spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And eventually,
I woke up, and when I woke up, I found myself in a field of really, really tall grass called the savanna grasslands. And as I looked around, I saw lots of tall grass, and I looked up and I looked down, and when I looked down, I saw footprints. And I looked at the size of the footprints, and I looked at my handprint, and I started to wonder what kind of animal made these footprints. And so I followed the footprints, and I noticed they were moving into the grass. And when I looked a little farther into the grass, I saw something. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. And when I looked even more closely, I saw they were everywhere. One lion family had one mother and 3 children. The mother seemed to want to rest, and the children seemed to want to play. They even like to play with sticks. I watched them play for a while, but then I noticed another family of lions. This family had 5 or 6 adult lions and no children. While some were sleeping, others were looking around. One of the lions had a collar. Scientists use that collar to track where the lion goes and to see how the lion behaves. All of the lions had very impressive looking teeth. I saw lots of different kinds of antelope, and my guide told me lions sometimes eat antelope. I guess lions don't like to eat chicken. While there's lots of different things lions can eat, for the youngest lions, snuggling and drinking milk from their mother may be the best meal of all. The last group of lions we saw were living in the trees. I thought maybe the lions went in the trees for hunting, but my guide told me the lions go in the trees to avoid getting bit by bugs that live close to the ground. I watched for as long as I could. But eventually, it was time to say goodbye. I watched the last lion walk through the tall grass, maybe ready to look for its next meal, or maybe just to take a nap and enjoy the warm Ugandan day. Wow! I had so much fun exploring the lions. We were driving down the road and my guide saw these footprints in the mud, and we looked at them and started to follow them, and they went off into the grass, and there was a family of lions. It was interesting because the first family had one mother and 3 children, and then the other families had lots of different parents and no children. There are so many different kinds of families that lions can have. As we looked at the lions, I was also wondering about what they ate and why they didn't eat the chickens. I was wondering what they do for the rest of the day, the time we didn't see them. So as we think about the lions and we think about how fortunate it is to have a chance to explore them, I ask you, what are you wondering about the lions?